What I'm going now to ask you, definitely important, if you know a producer, or the producer himself, so please send me email at mglazerson@aol.com. mglazerson@aol.com. As unfortunately, the producer with whom we did a lot of work, Richard Shaw Pinlight, passed away. And now there are more, in fact, many more new tables, very significant, and explaining the phenomena of the Bible code, Torah code, which is really Messianic code. We have all proofs for all these things. So this is what we need. Now to show you a little of example of it. So let us see what is written here by Professor Aralik, with whom we work. Professor Aralik from Gender University, New York, and a lot of material about the story of the Bible code when it started, as you see here, a table when it started, and how. So as you have many, many more material, but this is a very small part of it. In 1976, Rabbi Shimon Yaniv began working on Torah codes, specifically with respect to religious themes. Next table, we ask the question, when did Rabbi Yaniv begin Torah codes? In Hebrew, this question is, Matai Yaniv code Torah? The question is answered in the table with a sentence, Shnat Tafshilvav, Yaniv Yachel Kod Torah. Yaniv will begin Torah codes in the year 5736, 1976. Indeed, that is when Rabbi Shmuel Yaniv began studying Torah codes. His first book, Codes in the Torah, was published 12 years later in 5748, 1988. Since then, he has published 4 additional volumes of Shona Torah. The table produced by the search as a cylinder size 362. It is interesting that 632 is the gematria, numerical value of the word Sfunot, which is Bible codes, plural of the word Sofer, meaning code. So this is part of the idea, and to tell people what's really happened, how the Bible codes came, and many things, how they become messianic codes, and where in the Torah they are indicated. So this, what you see just now, is a table in which the word code will begin, and the code of Torah will begin, Yaniv, and this will begin code of Torah 5736, right? All this. And we have down definitely all the details, statistics, and so on. But it is interesting, this table, which really is minimal in the whole Torah, Yiru beberur, it means they will see clearly hidden codes in my Torah. This was found by Ron Witzung, but this is the basis of everything that clearly indicated in future it will be a time that they will see clearly the hidden code in my Torah, very highly statistic. Then I have explanation why in this area, but it is really, as you will see yourself, appears in really one chapter in Genesis. You can see 41, and the letters, the skip letter is 50, which is the 50 gates of understanding. Is a lot to discuss about it, definitely, but to give an example also, what something to show. Then also explaining how the codes are connected with the hidden light. Now, what is the hidden light? Is also explained clearly a pair of genetically related keywords. So it is a different explanation, not to go to it, but also very interesting. You have statistic 1 to 10,000. Different explanation what is the hidden code and how it's connected with the codes. Another example, also connected with the secret to the candlestick in the temple, Hanukkah. So, also really statistic is 6 to 10,000. So there are many, many tables. So really what we need is producer, which is the professional one, who already did some, and we feel very strongly that it's worthwhile to show it because it is really part of Messianic codes, and really it shows clearly that we are very close to the time of Messiah. So anybody who knows producer, the producer himself, can send me an email, Glazerson, mglazerson, at aol.americanonline.com. Hoping they'll be able to do really very strong documentaries like we did with Research Show in light, because we feel that we are now very close to Term Messiah, and Torah codes are part of this, part of the hidden light, which is going to be revealed. And amazing to see how all this development, that, I think what is how we can say about the potential that you have essentially Yached Kod Torah. Kod Torah will start and on the year 5736, 1976. And this was by Yaniv. So statistically very, very high statistics, but clear story when the Torah code started, Yached Torah. Which year parallel it is unbelievable, 5,000, far away from being coincidence. And then the story here about the codes. And then, as I said, lots of important tables and really lots of writing of Professor Haralik about all those tables and explaining them. So, as I said, if somebody knows, somebody who is a producer, professional, with experience, will be very happy to hear from him and to work and hoping to get definitely money, necessary. So, as I said, I'll be really very thankful to people who will find it, and I think it will be a great contribution to the world, knowing about all these phenomena of the Bible code, Torah code, which is clearly Messianic codes.